Hey there guys, and welcome back to Rickard's journey through Skyrim, where you find us just leaving the Silver Blood Inn first thing in the morning after one of the... We're struggling on the stone bed, let's be honest. I was about to say one of the best night's sleep, but we're struggling. Okay. So last night we confronted Thonar, and that didn't go too well. The moment we confronted him, forsworn agents within his own workplace killed his wife and tried to kill us. I've found out everything that I possibly can with everything that's going on in this city. And I think everyone has learned their lesson about, you know, trying to use a tribe of indigenous people that have been scorned from the land which they claim is rightfully theirs, and trying to use said scorned tribal community in a means of, you know, trying to get what you want. Now they're out of hand and in their hundreds out in the wilds. Okay, time to tell Eltrys I can't do any more. Eltrys, you brought some friends with you?
We warned you, but you had to just go and cause trouble. Now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work.
Is this to do with the abandoned house? The vigilant? Oh god, so many. I have made work for you. I'm so sorry. You're a guard. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh god, oh shit. What did you do to Eltrys?
Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and Eltrys started snooping around.
Whoa.
Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine.
Well, we all know what happens when I say you're not taking me alive. And quite frankly, I do not want to be wanted in a second hold. Fine, I'll come quietly.
You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one escapes Sidna Mine. No one.
I've just escaped one prison.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars.
That's an uncomfortable thought. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit deaf in this ear. Try speaking to my left.
Don't get smart with me. I'm in charge. You keep it up, I'll have your toes cut off. All right, open her up.
That sounds more than unpleasant.
Get down there.
You're a very wonderful guard, you know that? Well, we all saw this coming a mile away. What's in the bag here? Anything good? Ah, cooked, wonderful. No idea how long it's been there though. Quite frankly, I don't think my stomach will care that much. Well, guess there's nothing else really to do. Time to start throwing up silver bars. How long have you been down here, friend?
What are you in for, new blood?
I asked my question first. Apparently it was murder.
Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out, they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma.
Where are the... skooma, I know all too well what that is. Where are the guards?
They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
Explain to me the purpose of a shiv.
Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Where's Madanak?
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanak, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast.
Borkul the Beast?
Madanak's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that.
And what are you in for?
A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here.
Why did you join the Forsworn?
Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood.
Wonderful.
Until next time.
So apparently I do not want to speak to Borkul the Beast. Not just yet. Let's get to know who else is down here. Oddvan?
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
And how long have you been down here as a result?
A couple of years. I wasn't a Forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way. Good day.
I'm feeling hungry. We'll wait. So you're Grisvar the Unlucky.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
Greg, how long have you been here?
Long enough.
Oh, wonderful.
Till next time.
Grisvar, I was told I can get a shiv from you?
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
What are you in here for precisely?
The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kinda keeps going like that.
And how long have you been here?
First it was 6 months. Then a year. Then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
Any chance I can get a shiv?
Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need. Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma. Finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it.
I'll get it for
Thank
you.
you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you. All right, then.
Duak. An interesting name. I have no idea how long I'm going to be down here for. I hope I have no need to take to the sugar. I've seen what it can do just to the Khajiit.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
I hear you have some skooma.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
I'm in dire need. Just look at me. I'm skinny to the frame.
Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you.
Thank you very much. What are you in for, friend?
I'm a Forsworn.
Aren't you all?
My raids went bad and I got captured. Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
And how long have you been here?
Year 7, I think.
Wow.
Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going.
Probably the skooma.
See you.
Okie dokie. Got that skooma. I'm becoming very believable. My speech is getting pretty darn good. And let's take that while we can. Grisvar, I have your skooma.
Here's your shiv. promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
Don't give me reason to.
All right then.
Well, I guess now that I have a shiv, protect myself a little bit. I've got my spells, so I suppose I don't really need to take to anything. You know, I mean, come on, who's going to harm me? I guess there's nothing else quite for it. Time to get to work. I mean, that would just about do it. It's been a few days now, and I've damn near... All these guys, they're just sitting around doing nothing, and they're just hitting through bedrock. I'm the one. I've depleted every ore vein in just 2 days. I want out. Very well. I'm going to speak to Madanak.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh?
If you're talking about murder, I will tell you that I am a man of self-defense.
Liar.
What are you in for?
Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging.
They actually followed that one up? Okay. And how long have you been here?
Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. Was running a good group of bandits up until then. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're real killers.
Can I see Madanak?
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Was that the price? How about if I tell you Madanak is expecting me?
Fine. Go on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanak knows more than you think.
That's what I'm counting on.
Until next time.
Oh god, did not expect that gate to open that way. Okay, has he been working on a side project? Oh wow, someone's got it cozy, eh? What we got? Food, fresh? I'll take that.
Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal.
What, because I stole your
A
salt?
wild beast, caged up and left to go mad.
About to.
So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
I want my freedom.
Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
How can you help me understand?
There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
Why don't you tell me a bit more about Thonar?
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. My execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control.
And thus you slowly wore him down. What about the Forsworn? What can you tell me?
This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are, the Forsworn, criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
Well, I guess the Nords need to call the pot's kettle black, huh?
Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
Oh, I know. Funny that the Nords will not let the Reachmen worship their gods. And they crush a rebellion like this. And the Nords rebel against the Empire for not being able to worship Talos. Funny, huh? The ironic... Where did you... Oh, God. Yeah, this guy just works this one. I wasn't allowed to work this. The irony is thick down here. Madanak has asked me to hear your story.
My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
I suppose it was Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
Yes, but they are far from Skyrim.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Madanak once. That was enough. My little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
I guess I'm sorry. But I suppose the Nords are the ones who should be sorry.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
And Madanak thinks your story can justify everything the Forsworn have done?
I'm not Monadnak. I was never a leader of the Forsworn. The only anger I can justify is my own. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead.
He's very much not wrong. And I think Madanak knows this. Curious he called him Managnak. There is not a fourth Madanak. Yeah, there's not a fourth syllable in there. Very well, let's see what Madanak now has to say about this. I talked to Braig.
Just like us.
Not for long.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
So you'll help me escape then?
Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky?
Yeah.
He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Our vengeance will come.
Well, I've killed so many. I suppose it is the dark thought of what would be one more to attain freedom, but this guy does nothing but steal, so fair enough. Yeah, 2 others, bloody hell. I did that. That's probably the best sneak attack I've done. That didn't take long. He wasn't exactly hard to find.
Do you remember the sun? Because you'll forget. Soon.
I can still remember. By the way, Grisvar is dead.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
I'm not part of your clumsy little family down here. Wow, word spreads quick.
What's going on, Badenoch? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on meeting him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go.
Where did this tunnel come from?
It's a little gift from the dwarves. Who knew they would end up helping our cause? We have to move.
You mean it was rather convenient?
The sky.
Overlooked by the Silverbloods. Although, I've been down in those ruins. It is a frickin' maze. I wonder something like this got past them. I'll take those. That. Really? Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to be using spells to get through here. Spells and shouts, actually. Gonna have to rely on my restoration magic to get past dwarven mechanisms, huh? This is gonna be fairly inefficient. Come on, my friend, move, move. It won't be long before they discover what we're doing. It's a good job I put enough silver in the bag to distract them. Maybe. I have Mara's Wrath in the left hand, just in case if things get a little bit close. I have Helios in the right. I'm not built for escaping prisons.
Someone there? Do it!
It's doing a fair bit. There we go. I think these guys can tell I'm probably better at fighting undead. Does that spider want to stop moving?
You're gonna pay!
There we go.
That takes care of that.
Maybe I should double... I should... Wait, apparently I have Heliomancer's Ballista in my left hand. Let's double dual wield the Helios if it's working out this well. Back! Ow! Back! Ow! Dwarven Sphere Master. I think they got him. Anything in that master I can take? Nope. I think we gotten through the worst of it.
Madunak, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get.
Let's just light this up.
With our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by.
Oh, because I need that, right? What happens now?
Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Because it was all well and good before. Right, let's... So, Armor of the Old God's destruction spells. Sneaking is better. Bows do 20% more damage and increases magic up by 30. I don't really need any of that, but... all good. No, I think this Armor of the Old Gods is... apparently it's not super heavy. Don't need the front rows in that. Apparently I've picked up a lot while I've been down here. Let's drop... oh yes, I have the mace. That doesn't help.
Prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Konar!
Uh-oh. Oh god. This is not what I want to be a part of. Oh well, he's definitely dead. And, oh god, they're summoning him. I mean, I would fight because... obviously this means there are necromancers in that group, but something tells me I think I should steer clear of this. God, what have I done? Well, technically I didn't do anything. Apparently the Nords have brought this upon themselves. Kinda wanna search that ash pile. I'll take that. I will take that. Thank you very much. Oh god. I need to grab Vorstag and get the hell out of here.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Oh god. Run, Omluag! Run! Don't shoot me. What way do I go? This way. I had Vorstag waiting by the front door. Oh god, these guys don't stand a chance. Vorstag, now's the time.
Divine smile. I'm ready.
Yep, we're leaving. Okay, these guards have no clue what's going on. We are going to jump on the carriage. And we're going home.
Traveling. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere but here, friend. Take us to Whiterun.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
It's been so long.
Get up there.
As fast as you can. We just got off the horse. The carriage, rather. My horse has made it back to Whiterun. Expectedly so. I think right now we're going to head into Whiterun. Oh, actually, the house isn't too far. Heljarken. We'll return home. We're already quite tired. But that's fine. It's still early on in the night. And I've stayed in too many inns. I need my own bed. Once we've got everything settled and we've damn near halved our carry weight, we'll ride to Fort Dawnguard and we'll tell Gunmar and Serene the good and the bad news. And the good news being that, yes, I got and did what they wanted. The bad news is that I got caught doing it. So, all in all, it's been a fairly mixed adventure. There it is, there's home. It's looking good. I wonder if Gregor is still there. Hasn't totally wandered off without me, with my absence. Let's get in, because it's going to start getting freezing. Okay, so we just left Heljarken after spending one night. We've parted ways with Vorstag, the wonderful, humble little mercenary who has been carrying all the iron and dragon crap that we've been handing him. The aim was to practically half my carry weight and then make ways to Riften. But I realise I can't actually do that because I'm carrying 3 Elder Scrolls, which weigh a lot. Hello there, let's not waste any time. I saw you. You want to ask me a question?
Alright, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Do I look like I have money?
No, guess not. Well, get out of here before I change my mind.
Little do you know, I'm carrying 24,000 gold. But yeah, literally just that. I'm carrying 3 Elder Scrolls, plus I have the 3 books that the librarian within the College of Winterhold sent me to find. That and the whole adventure of going to the Misty Vale. I found 2 unreadable books that I'm sure the librarian would love to translate. So we're heading to Winterhold just to find out what the hell has been going on. Since the last time we saw them, they sent us to go find those books, and they were moving the Eye of Magnus into the college. We've really not been there since. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Oh god, don't come near me. No idea what shot I have. I cannot see what shot I have. Oh god, no. Get the sword, because that was a lot of attacks. Oh god. Die. There we go. I've kept this horse alive for so long. Normally because it runs away from everything. And I see a troll. Let's take a very wide berth because it's seen us already. Oh boy. Who was that? Someone going in to fight a troll. We'll leave them be. They looked capable. So we're going by way of Fort Karstav. This means we're going to be going by a now Imperial-occupied fort. The last time we passed Fort Karstav, it was full of mages, I think. But it now makes the road to Winterhold a lot safer than what it was before. Don't know. I hope everything at the college has been going okay. I mean, there's been no real sense of urgency. They haven't sent me any letters. Hell, they might even think I'm dead. I think I took a wrong turn. Yes, I did. Because I went past the mill. This was the path we wanted. It's not the most readily protected fort, but it does its job. I mean, you can clearly tell the cold damage where the walls have shrunk and cracked. Yeah, that fort was a real bitch to get into and out of when it wasn't under Imperial rule. There we go. The road should be fairly straight now. The cold is really starting to interrupt my vision. But there are still often snow beasts on the pathway here, such as wolves. Be dead. There we go. There is something down there apparently. Everything is trying to be hostile with us today. Let's get to Winterhold before nightfall. Wow, it's not even midday. So yes, we will get there before nightfall. A troll and a bear find each other. Wonderful. There we go, there's the college. Pretty much the only thing that remains for miles. I wonder how big this city used to be. Oh god, yeah. This is why I didn't come back. This is too much. Look how slow I run. It's always like this. It's so miserable here. I'll freeze to death before I get into the college. God damn. I do have one hot soup with me. There we go. That'll help us move a little bit quicker, but not too much. Come on, get into the college before your fingers freeze off and you can't cast any more restoration spells. That would be the real problem. With literally the whole plan, everything to do here is the idea of casting spells, but I never see any mages wear gloves. Straight to the librarian. No doubt they've had a lot of time to research the eye of what we found. Hey Mirabelle, been a very long time. Ah, yeah, that was it. This was what we found. This creepy, glowy ball thing. Hey, Tolfdir.
good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
I do hope so. That's very... activate? Nope, nothing.
Until next time.
Right, which way? The Arcanium, there we go. Did someone break something? Sounded like someone dropped something. Oh god, yeah, it's getting much warmer now. Urag Groshub.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
There we go. Do you have any interest in ancient Falmer tomes?
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Damn right I'm selling.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice.
And there are some Nords that won't buy a book even if they could read it.
Like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Deal.
Here you go.
I have another one. Oh no wait, you took both. Wonderful.
Collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Would you be interested in some Elder Scrolls? I feel like the worst merchant ever. Would you be interested in Elder Scrolls?
Very funny. Did Enter put you up to this?
I'm serious.
You? Really? An Elder Scroll? I would be honored.
3 in fact.
Beyond honored to have such a thing here at the college. This opens up entire new realms of research for us. Oh, if only Septimus were here to see this.
Oh, yeah, you just reminded me of him. I have something to give him as well.
It can't quite compare to an Elder Scroll, but still, you will be remembered for generations for this.
I would hope. I still have many other Elder Scrolls. Did you take them all? I don't think you did. But 1 is good enough because like each one weighs like 20. Okay, and here are the books that went missing.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you.
Not for the lack of enemies trying to try.
Anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself?
No, I didn't have the time.
Correctly. That has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Oh god, he gave me more books. Okay, I think we're done here. And I think he puts the Elder Scrolls somewhere where you can see it, I think. I can't remember. Did he take them all, or just the one? He took just the dragon. Okay. I mean, I could have given them all of them. Let's go and speak to Tolfdir. I should probably put away the bow and the arrows. This is no place for them. Hey, Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Slow to embrace. Urag suggested I come to see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, The Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations.
Feel free.
I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Gwema, Daedric, or even Falmer. none of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel it? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka.
Oh, hey, you.
Like anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm
It's
afraid
like very hard to look at.
it is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I'll see ya.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Why?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Aren't you just an advisor here?
Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
So technically just an advisor, but you can't ignore this and someone claiming from an order that's been disappeared for many centuries. Congrats for using your initiative. I don't like him. You warned me about him, you were right. Very well.
You are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Removed?
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
What do you want me to say to this monk?
Find out why he's here and what he wants.
Okay, when you put it like that, where could I possibly go wrong?